Grand Rising, everybody. Oops, let's see. Where do I have? Like, I got it playing somewhere else. What do I have happening here? Hang on. I've got a feedback. There we go. I had it playing over somewhere on the YouTube channel. Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Happy Moon Day. The moon is rising too, isn't it? Hello, Grand Rising, my beautiful sister, Miss Leanne in the house. Grand Rising, sister. Thank you guys all so much for being here and sharing your beautiful love, your positive energy, your joy, your peace. You're so amazing. I love you all so much. It's so awesome to get to come. I'm so excited every morning to, get to come back together with you guys, see how your weekend's been, what you guys been up to. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, I am Archangel Jamaica. It is a blessing and an honor to have you here in this space, place, and time. This is where we come together, setting our intention to focus on prosperity and the art of self-care. We focus on the 4 spiritual laws that are connected to prosperity, which are tithing, forgiveness, goals, and life purpose. Today being Monday is all about tithing. We're going to be talking about tithing, and we're also sharing about the vibes of the animals, some of the energies and the messages that we can receive from some of the animals in our wonderful world. Grand Rising, my beautiful sister. Grand Rising. Beautiful Karen. Hello, sister. How are you? And Cherry, nope, you did not miss it. You did not miss it. I seen your comment. I was like, yeah, our sister's all waiting. I was so excited when I seen your comment. Where are you? I was like, I'm coming. It's not quite there yet. It's not time. So good morning, everybody. How are you guys today? How'd you do? How'd you do over the weekend? We had an amazing Friday show where we did a little meditation with Spirit and just got some really good in that meditation, what was ours to do, through the weekend. And so I'm just curious how everybody did. I had an amazing weekend. And I love today's talking about tithing. I was blessed with getting to go and hang out with my granddaughter this weekend, who just turned 11. Not too long ago, just a short few weeks ago. I can't believe that. Mind blown. 11. Yikes. But wow, talk about so amazing. We got to go to what's called the Wildlife Images here. It's a local animal rehabilitation, refuge, education center that we have here. And we got to hang out with a owl. So I love it. It was such divine timing with us talking about the animal vibes right now, right, guys? Because we got to go see an owl, and we got a demonstration. She actually had the owl out, so we really got an up close, beautiful view of oh gosh, what was her name? Why can't I remember the owl's name now? Darn it, it'll come back to me. It just went whoop. It's because I'm still working on my morning coffee here, so so they also have a bald eagle out there. They have a golden eagle. They have a red-tailed feathered hawk. And all of these are animals that have been rescued that would not be able to go back out to the wild. Anyone that can get released is, of course, released. But anyone that is not going to be able to survive out in the wild, they get to stay. They get to become ambassadors, and they get to teach and educate people about wildlife conservation. And I just think it's so cool, you guys, because that's one of my favorite. And talk about tithing. Today's such a beautiful day. We're talking about going into the spiritual law of tithing and talking about tithing. And what I've come to understand tithing to be along my spiritual journey and through listening to people like Edwina Gaines and doing my own prayer and meditation and going within and, really getting some information about this. Tithing is really about getting to gift back to spirit, where we're spiritually being fed. And I just got dinged from the Facebook. So hold on a second, guys. Let me see. Well, it looks like it's still going, but FYI, if we're having any trouble over on Facebook, please click on the YouTube channel. Come over to YouTube. We don't seem to have any trouble over there. That's why I actually have it pinned in the comments today, because I wanted to make sure and I forgot to remind you. So hopefully It looks like we're still going okay over there, but I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I got a message. So it's a weird thing happening. It's weird. So anyway, what was I talking about? Because I got dinged. Now I got sidetracked. Darn it, Facebook. See how you do me? Do you see how you do me? Oh, tithing. And it's giving back to where you're spiritually fed. And talk about yesterday. What a beautiful blessing. Like, just to get to spend the day with my granddaughter is amazing anyway, right? But then just see the interaction with her and the wildlife and how much she knows about the wildlife and how into just learning about and experiencing and being a part of it. It was really cool. So talking about tithing, her and I were chatting yesterday, and we decided that we are going to make that our granddaughter date on a weekly basis, and we're going to go out to this wildlife refuge and we're going to do volunteer work. And it's just, to me, like, it's such a beautiful way to teach her about tithing, right? Because what we have available as a group, her and I together, that we can give, and at 11, right, she has that time that she can give as well to go out, and she'll be learning, right? She'll be, not only is she giving of her time, but the spiritual experience that that's going to create for both of us. Like, that's what tithing is about, right? When you think about that, right? We're going to give 4 hours of our time to this space and place, but think about the spiritual food, not only in time back, that we're going to get, but it's just like there's no way for you to outgive spirit. And that's what tithing is about. And it's about our time, our money. It's about energy in all forms, people, places, things. Understanding that tithing is about planting the seeds of what it is that we're wanting to manifest in this world. And wherever we plant these seeds, these blessings, we are going to get back 100-fold, no matter what, because that's just these spiritual laws. That's part of these spiritual laws that we're talking about. The time we'll get to spend together, that right there alone is priceless. The education we'll get to spend, the education we will gain, the animals, the energy that the animals and us, that interaction together will be, right? Like, that's what tithing is about. It's not always about the money. It is about the money, and it definitely is in the category with the money. It's part of, right? And it's something else. Before I was wanting to go out there, it was part of the place I would share with you guys, right? If I go out there and spend time in the week, I would do my financial tithing to that space that week as well, because I'm spiritually being fed there, and I want to keep that space going, not only for me, but for others, right? I want to keep that energy, that energetic, available for others. Those are the things I want to feed. And understanding that we're manifesting no matter what. We're master manifestors. We get to choose the things we're feeding, the things we're tithing, the places, the way. That's when we step into our power, right? Woo-hoo. Tithing really is a powerful, powerful tool when we understand the energetics behind it, and how it really, it just, that's the way it works. You can't, it's the law, man. Okay, I'm gonna chat too long. I'm sorry, guys. I will well, not sorry, but not gonna keep chatting about myself. I am excited because we are talking about vibes today, and I keep getting a message. Can you guys hear me okay? I just got a message now that my microphone just dinged. We're having technical issues, maybe. Can you guys hear me okay? In Facebook land, it looks like TikTok. You guys always stream great. I love TikTok. It's a beautiful thing that I can stream in 3 platforms at once. That part I love. Like, I'm in TikTok, I'm in Facebook, and I'm in YouTube, like all at once, simultaneously. So cool. Way more people. But it does have its technical issues sometimes, right? I'm not seeing anybody commenting that they're hearing me. I don't know if that's a thing. Can y'all hear me over there anymore? Did I lose you in Facebook? Can anyone just give me like a comment or a thumbs up or a whoop diddy woo, anything? Okay, there. Okay, you can hear. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure. We definitely have some lag happening today, too. But all right, so you can hear over there, too. Great. Thank you so much, TikTok. Thank you. Yes, we can hear you. Awesome. Awesome. All right, guys. So before we get into our animal vibes of the day, let's just take a moment. The one thing we've definitely been guided to each morning that has been so beneficial, I know for me, and I have had many of you in the make comments, email me. I've got emails, comments over and over that it's helping you guys too. And that's what this is about. This is coming together and nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. So we're going to do just a small little meditation. This is one of my favorite tools, right? Is using meditation, learning to talk about being able to manifest and being master manifestors. The first thing we have to learn to master is our own energy, our own tools, learn to use these tools, right? And it's beautiful because we really can do that through meditation, through quick meditation, through quick breath work, through just conscious, connective going with consciously connecting and going within, connecting with that source energy, allowing that breath to bring us into our peace, our calm. And this is a tool that the reason we practice it is because it's a reminder, one, for me always, and for you guys too, for us all as a group to come together to remember, because this is a tool that no matter what, no matter where any of us are, we learn about our tools all the time. We talk about oils, we talk about crystals, we talk about X, Y, and Z, all of these things. But this is the tool that everybody has 24/7. And that is our breath, our meditation, being able to come within. So I invite you, let's just take a few moments. If you are in a situation where you can just relax for a moment, sit back. You can close your eyes or just take a soft gaze. If you are in a situation, if you're driving or you're at work and you cannot do this, just listen in, and you can still do the breath work with us. Just don't allow yourself to go too far into the meditation part, but still listen into the breath, and then use this as a tool. You can come back later. You can always come back and rewatch, or you can practice on your own. Just kind of, again, mentally listening in will give you the guidance that you need when you're able to sit alone and do this on your own. Okay, so it's just a few moments. Let's just take a few moments. Again, close your eyes, relax, and we're just going to start with that breath. I want you to just take a deep breath in, deep breath, filling those lungs as big and expanding that chest as you can. And then I want you to just exhale and release. Softening the body, bringing that breath in, taking a deep breath in, feeling the lungs, and exhale, feeling the body just softening, feeling just a release, the softening, the letting go, relaxing. We're going to take another deep breath in, filling those lungs deep, 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 all the way. We feel that breath all the way into our tummies. And as we exhale, we just feel softer, we feel lighter, we feel more relaxed. Feeling our muscles just release the tension, any stress. With our next deep breath in, we're just going to breathe in the golden light. Breathing in golden warmth, energy. Feeling that golden light as it expands our chest. You feel that breath, that warmth, all the way down into our belly, through our hips. As we release and exhale, we feel ourselves just softening more and more, becoming more relaxed. Inhale in, we're breathing in that golden light, feeling the warmth of each cell as that golden light is carrying that beautiful golden energy to each cell, washing, clearing, cleansing, energizing our entire body. And when we release, feeling the softening, feeling the warmth in our body, the ease, the comfort, the security. Our next breath in, we're just breathing in that golden light. We're breathing in love. We know we are just breathing in that beautiful warmth of love. And when we exhale, we are exhaling love. Our next breath in, we're breathing in that beautiful love. And as we exhale, we're exhaling, releasing out love. relaxing into love. Our next breath in, we're breathing in light. And as we exhale, we feel that lightness. We feel lighter and lighter. Next breath in, breathing in light. And as you exhale, that lightness, just feeling so light and floating and amazing. So one more breath in, we're going to breathe in that love again, breathing in that beautiful love, knowing we are love. And as we exhale, we are exhaling love. Finally, we're just going to breathe in a big breath of peace. Breathing in peace. We may even see that peace symbol right before our eyes as we're breathing in peace, peace, peace. And as we exhale, we know we are exhaling peace. We are peace. We are that love. We are that light. We are joy. And next breath in, breathe in that beautiful joy. Breathing in joy, peace, harmony. And with the exhale, we feel the softening, the relaxing, knowing we are exhaling joy, peace, harmony. Just take a few deep breaths in and out, really allowing yourself to bathe in this peace, in this joy. Each breath in, cleansing, clearing, rejuvenating your entire energy system. Each breath out, relaxing, softening, breathing out the joy, the peace, the love that you are. It's this place that we can return to anytime. All we have to do is just remember, breathe in love, exhale love. Breathe in peace, exhale peace. Breathe in joy, exhale joy. I am love, exhale love. I am peace, exhale peace. I am joy, exhale joy. Take one more deep breath in, as big as we can, expanding those lungs. Fully exhaling, coming into the full release. And on your next few breaths, slowly start to return to your physical body. You may want to wiggle your toes and feet first. Start to move your arms and legs, slowly opening those eyes if you're ready. We're just slowly returning back to this place and time. And I do hope that that was good for you guys because it was wonderful for me. Welcome, Victoria. Good morning, sister. I don't know if you just joined us. We're at the tail end of our little meditation here real quick, but you can, of course, always go back and rewatch as soon as the show's over. But we're glad you're here now, and I hope you were able to catch some of that. Miss Cherry, I love that. I want to work with the animals too, right? I bet that there's opportunities in your area. That's the amazing thing is a lot of times we have things in our area we don't even know are available to us. So look around. Look at is there a rehabilitation, animal refuge, zoo type of place that you could maybe look into doing some of that? Maybe. It's amazing what we put into the universe, especially if it's our calling and our passion. Right? It's part of that life purpose we talk about. Doors will open for us when we really come into setting our intention. We're master manifestors. You get to choose. Plant those seeds. Where are you planting your seeds, right? It's about tithing. Yay, Victoria. I'm so glad. Yay. All right, guys. So today we're talking about animal vibes. On all skills here, right? And how they can assist us. It's beautiful when we start to read the energy. We start to understand the messages. The universe is always divinely conspiring for us to bring us a message of encouragement, of guidance, of understanding, whatever it is that we are seeking in that moment on our personal journey. The universe is responding. The key is to learn to read it and to understand the signs and to know what they are. And that's part of that going within. That's why we practice that in the mornings, right? This is the art of self-care. Number one tool for self-care is learning to go within and connect to your energy. That's your power. That's who you are. Okay? That's number one. To quote my favorite, my buddy, Nikki Tesla, if you want to understand the secrets of the universe, start to learn, or if you want to start to learn the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibrations. Because really everything is a frequency, energy, vibration. It is. It's all the same thing, right? And so when we start to understand how to read these messages, these signs, these signals, we start to really understand how to read the language of the universe. And we are equipped with a translation center of the universal language right here in our heart center. This is why it's important for us to learn to go within and receive from here. Okay, we learned about that, right? This is our giving and receiving. To give, to receive through here, so we can understand the divine language of the universe. So we can, that's what our heart speaks at, is frequency, vibe, and energy too, right? So we like to talk about, we're going to share about today. I replaced that word because I get dinged, although I've already been dinged by them today. But so ding-a-ling-a-ling. That just took me funny. Okay. Sorry, guys. Vibes. We replaced the M word with vibes because they don't like us to say that word. And as you can tell, this is a book that this is how I've learned to speak the language of the universe when I was on a road trip cross country. One of the ways, I should say, one of the tools I used to learn to speak it. I would do a lot of prayer and meditation. There's a lot of time between just you and spirit on the road when you're on the road with a van full of animals. That's why I was transporting animals cross country at the time as well. So this book was with me everywhere. And I would go into meditation in my morning meditation, just like I do now. That's been a part of my routine for a long time, my prayer meditation time. I heard it too. It's okay. That wasn't for us though. I don't know what it was. I had a bang outside. Sorry, 1 second. Right? Ding-a-ling-a-ling. I know, it's funny. Okay. Anyway, and every time I would, do my prayer and meditation through the day, I would see wildlife. I mean, that's why I've got highlights. There's like, if you guys went through this book, there's so much. And this was like my study guide. This became a study guide. It really did. And then Google, of course, and right, it's not about the words and, it has to be locked into this one thing. It's about understanding there's infinite possibilities in the messages. And that's why it's important to come within and understand for us what that message is. How is this in alignment with what's resonating in my heart? So it might not be like, this way, but yeah, that resonates, for me. The owl was one of the great ones we talked about last week or the week before, right? There's so many multi-dimensional messages and none of them are right or wrong. They're all right. There's no only can be one way or this way. It's all both and sometimes it can be more than one message as well. Not only is it unique to you, it can have multi-layers. For instance, the coyote, right? That's one that's come in for us just to give you guys an example. And, that's about tricksters and jokesters. And, at the time when Coyote came in, there were events happening in my life that it's like, oh, yeah, it fit this situation, but it also fit X, Y, and Z in a couple other ways too, right? So it was so expanded, the message. So if I were to get locked in just on one and it can only be, it has to be just one message, I could miss the whole picture. So that's why it's important to step back and really be open to it being multiples, right? Multiple messages. So, all right, ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh gosh, you're gonna get me started, Leanne, and I don't know why that's funny today to me, ding-a-ling-a-ling, but it is. Just is. Okay. So today we're talking about the hummingbird. What book are you showing? Oh, okay. The book I am showing, actually, this is it comes with cards, although honestly I rarely use the cards too. I don't even know what the cards are right now. I had them sharing with you guys. So they're oracle cards, and then the book that comes with it. This was one of a suggestion from my mentor. One of the first classes that I took on some of this, and I just love it. So it's actually, I'll hold it up so you guys can see it. That's the name of the cards, and it's by Jamie Sams and David Carson. So highly recommend this particular deck of cards and the book itself. It's just, and again, it's on point, but not always. There were times that I could Google this information as well, and you'll get a diverse amount of meanings, right, coming in. And it would be like, oh, there's a combo there of this interweaving happening, right? So that's where the importance of, again, knowing our energy and what's happening with us and being open to just seeing how amazing spirit is, right? That's the thing that blows me away, is it's always on point with what's happening in our worlds. So all right, so we are going to go to number 4, and it's number 44, by the way, this morning, which was interesting because that number came up several times for me this morning already, which is a sign for me, and maybe some of you. That's why I'm saying it out loud, but I'm going to do it this way today. There, so we can see that beautiful hummingbird vibes. All right, guys, hummingbird is associated with ghost shirt religion, which taught that a certain dance done properly would bring about the return of the animals, and that white people would disappear. Once again, the original people would know the joy of the old ways. In Mayan teachings, hummingbird is connected to the black sun and the fifth world. Hummingbird can give us the vibes to solve the riddle of the contradiction of duality. I love it. Tori over there says that was one of my first decks. I keep this book bedside. Yeah, see, it's powerful. It is. It's powerful knowing this information. The song of hummingbird awakens the vibe flowers. Hummingbird sings a vibration of pure joy. Flowers love hummingbird because nectar sucking brings about the reproduction of their families. I don't know why I'm finding this so tickling and amusing today. Sorry, guys. Plant flowers. Plants flower and live because of hummingbird. I am just having a time. I'm so amused today in a good way. This is good. Hummingbird can fly in any direction, up, down, backwards, and forwards. It is all about joy, right? Hummingbird can also hover in one spot and appear to be motionless. Great Spirit created hummingbird to be slightly different from other feathered creatures. Because of their magic qualities, hummingbird feathers have been used for a millennium in the making of love charms. It is said that hummingbird conjures love as no other medicine does, and the hummingbird feathers open the heart. Without an open and loving heart, you can never taste the nectar and pure bliss of life. To brother and sister hummingbird, life is a wonderful and delightful darting from one beautiful flower to another, tasting the essence and radiating the colors. If hummingbird is your personal vibe, you love life and its joys. Your present brings joy to others. You join people together in relationships which bring out the best in them. You know instinctively where beauty abides, and near or far, you journey to your ideal. You move comfortably within the beautiful environment and help others taste the succulent nectar of life. Hummingbird holds the bow of beauty, which is delicately inlaid with gold and silver flowers, pearls, and precious jewels. Hummingbird disdains ugliness or harshness and quickly flies away from discord or disharmony. If Hummingbird has flown to you today, get ready to laugh musically and enjoy Creator's great gifts. Well, it's the hummingbird tickling me, see? Drop your judgment. Drop your judgmental attitudes and relax. I'm sorry, this is cracking me up. I'm having a ball here. Oh my gosh. Hummingbird will no doubt give you a flash of the spirit, darting here and there and everywhere. Get ready for a strange new burst of energy, which may send your senses reeling. I think we have some hummingbird energy occurring here. Hummingbird hears a celestial music and is in harmony with it. Hummingbird may invite you Hummingbird may invite you to an art museum or a concert. Hummingbird energetically embraces the highest. Never be coarse in front of Hummingbird, for this is a fragile vibe which may have no understanding of worldly affairs. Beauty is the target, and Hummingbird's mission is to spread joy or to be destroyed. Hummingbird quickly dies if caged, caught, or imprisoned. Follow Sister Hummingbird, and you will soon be filled with the proximities of joy and experience a renewal of the magic of living. How amazing is that with that first meditation we did this morning, right? To be able to experience you are that joy. Like, again, this is the vibe that hummingbird is bringing, right? You will be filled with joy. Sharing that joy with others. The choice, we get the choice, right? We get that choice. If there's discord, if there's disharmony, we get to choose. Do we want to participate and plug into that? Or, what is our choice to do? What is ours to do? How do we get to react to that? Or do we choose joy, peace, harmony, right? We get to walk away, breathe in peace, breathe out peace. Flutter away, go to the joy, right? I love that. I love that. Definitely has some hummingbird energy occurring with me today. I can say that. And I hope you guys do too. And now I'm going to say too, again, what a beautiful message, because what I know doing this work that I do and working with others, hummingbird is often a very symbolic message from the spirit world to their loved ones as well. It brings joy, harmony, balance, listens to the universal song. We hear these tunes, right? How does it bring that message between? What is that message that our loved ones are bringing us? That it's our divine birthright, it's our prosperity, it's our divine birthright to connect to our prosperity, which is joy, peace, harmony, right? And we get to choose it. I love that. Talk about on point. Hello. Okay. Well, that was the hummingbird, and we are now just a little bit over 9, so we're going to move forward because we like to nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. And especially when we're talking about these thought process, right? I love how in here too, the hummingbird leading us into says here, never be coarse in front of the hummingbird, for this is a fragile vibe which has no understanding of worldly affairs. Think of how powerful that is. I want to, y'all know me, I'm not a religious, but I am very spiritual. And Jesus, he said, we're no part of this world. These are the ways we are living in this world, and being no part of this world is by us understanding the power we have, and we're not feeding that stuff, right? We're fragile. We don't feed those negative course in things that are not in harmony. That's not our vibe. We're not, we're coming over here to the joy, the peace, the harmony. We want to be in alignment with the harmony. So when we mind our thoughts, we mind our mind. When we mind our minds, we mind our thoughts. We pay attention to our thoughts, our thought processes. That's a huge part of how we start to shift that thought process. What are the things we're thinking about? What are the things that are around us? What is that vibe we're bringing into our mind system, in, on, and around us? So I think it's important to keep positive things around you, positive tools, not only using the decks of cards and crystals and oils and Reiki energy and all of meditation and breath work. It's also important to have reading material, positive things, positive quotes, positive things that get our minds. The mystics, the ancient philosophers. It wasn't they kept their minds sharp through this prayer, meditation, asking these questions, and then being open to reading the universe and expanding and growing in our knowledge and our understanding. And this is how we do it, is through that process, through that thought process. If you want to change your life, if things aren't working in your life, sorry, I went off there. You guys probably couldn't hear me for a second. Change your thinking and you change your life. To quote Wayne Dyer, one of my favorites. So part of my spiritual practice that I like to share with you guys, I have lots of reading materials that I use, but one of the main ones is I get a monthly subscription for the Science of Mind magazine. It comes right in the mail. It's a guide for spiritual living. And what this is filled with positive articles every month, geared towards spirituality. It's all in that spiritual realm. Different philosophers, different mystics, different ministers. It's just a big, broad band of different quotes from different people, some food for thought. It gets our minds going, right? And I love because it's usually in alignment with what we're talking about today, being tithing and looking at the art of self-care, right? The spiritual practice going within. I also, tithing is important, I believe. Well, one, it's super important. It's a law. It's a spiritual law. So it's important that we understand that law of tithing. It's really important that we come into understanding how that works. It's about gifting back to where you're spiritually being fed. I cannot stress that enough. And number one thing for us to understand is this body, this lifetime is spiritually feeding us. So it is important when we talk about tithing, we do practice the art of self-care. It's important that we tithe to ourselves time out of our day to have a spiritual practice. It's not up to me to say what that spiritual practice looks like. That's up to you. But it is important when we talk about tithing that you tithe to your spiritual practice, which is you, that you invest in yourself. And this does mean time, money, energy, right? It's important that we invest in, if there's classes, if there's courses, if there's things we feel we're drawn to do. Yes, it's important to invest that money, the financials. That's tithing to that self, right? That's feeding into what you want more of, spiritual being fed, so that we have more and more to go. It's taking the time. If you tithe in that time to yourself, to dedicate the energy to do that with yourself, to say, you know what, I am going to show up. I'm going to invest my time in myself. I'm going to make a commitment to, just making a commitment to yourself is tithing in itself at its finest. Saying, I am going to have a 30 minutes a day of my spiritual practice, no matter what. If we really look at tithing, the word tithing means 10%, right? 10%. Oops, we got a trolley in the house. Okay, 1 second, guys. I got Teddy, and I don't see my beautiful Miss Kelly this morning either in the house. I think I got him, guys. We have a troll, so please ignore that. If you get any messages, I think I stopped it. So, tithing. Back to tithing, back to our spiritual food. All right, so today is already December. I can't believe I said December. October. Let's try October. It's October. October the 18th. Holy moly. I cannot believe. I just can't believe that. Today, Monday, October the 18th. Oh, I have. Look what I remembered. Hold on. If you're over the Facebook. Hold on, Snoop. You want help down? You guys, 1 second. My Snoop dog is having some issues today. He is really struggling and he cannot move around too much. So I got to go help him down really quick. I'll be right back because I don't want him to jump. Okay. Go in your bed. Go ahead. Okay. There we go. All right, guys. So our title today is Creative Activity. Baby, go lay in your bed. Go lay in your bed. Right there. You can get up there if you can. Hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry. You know the Snoop Dogg rules. He gets first take care of. Come on. Come on. Get up there. Go. Up there. Up. Oh my spoiled babies. He's too big for me to pick up like that. Oh, I can't do that for long. I just can't do that for long. Okay. Here we go. We're back. Sorry, guys. I apologize for the craziness this morning. Okay. Creative activity. Yep, that's happening. This is from Kabir. Take your seat on the 1,000 petals of the lotus and their gaze on the infinite beauty. But prayer does not concentrate the law. It merely focalizes our attention on it. We do not gather the principles of mathematics together or concentrate it for our use. We merely draw upon it. So it is in the act of prayer. It is intention and not concentration, willingness and not will. If we wish to demonstrate that prayer or spiritual communication is a potential force, we must believe that both energy and divine action are at our disposal, that the creative genius of the universe is already wherever we focus our attention. We must permit rather than petition. Spiritual communication is letting go of negation, a reaching out and up toward freedom, wholeness, and happiness. There is no struggle, no tension, only peace. We are dealing with a power which can easily accomplish our desired good and give to us more abundantly even than we are able to receive. There should be no sense of compulsion, but rather a relaxed yet attentive and active acceptance. All anxiety should be dropped by the wayside. Joy infuses the commonplace with creative activity. Jesus spoke of joy he had and which he desired his disciples to have, that their joy might be full. There is a song at the center of everything. The music of the sphere is no illusion. We must uncover this song and permit it to saturate our souls with joy. We must let it sing. Wow. Talk about on point, you guys, with what we just read about the hummingbird. And then we come in with this, talking again about joy, the universal song, letting us sing, right? Come into that harmony. Really? What? Again, spirit, y'all see how this works? You see? I can't make this up. I couldn't. I love the way spirit is always divinely working for us, right? I just realized I'm like cutting off my head here. Let me adjust that too now. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's go into what our daily affirmation is. So today, our daily affirmation is going to be divine intelligence directs me into more worthwhile goals of creative endeavor. Divine intelligence directs me into ever more worthwhile goals of creative endeavor. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. Go into self-care, the art of self-care much. Okay, so tithing. Let's see what the angels of abundance. We mind, body, and soul. We like to nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. I love the way, again, it always is somehow in alignment and in a rhythm, and spirit always finds all these beautiful ways because we are unique individuals. We're unique beings, right? We're all exactly the same. We're stardust, earth, made of dirt, the clay, minerals, water, oxygen, carbonation. We're all these things, right? We're made of all these exact things, each one of us. But yet, we all are individual. Not one of us is exactly the same as the other. And we know this even just down to our fingerprint. Not even one other soul in the whole world has the exact same fingerprint now, nor ever will of us. How unique we are, but yet we're the same. And that's how amazing these messages are, right? That multi-dimensional, multi-levels of the messages. So we're going to ask the angels of abundance today what it is about tithing. Again, tithing. What is it about tithing? Tithing literally means 10%. Tithing 10% into that which we want to feed and into that which we are spiritually being fed. The reason we're tithing there because we're being fed from there, and we want to continue the cycle of giving and receiving. That's the way the universe works, planting those seeds, right, into the things of what we want. So let's see what the angels of abundance have to say about the tithe. What is it, angels? What is it? Woo, we're going to read from the deck on this one today because this is a hardcore one, and this is literally, right, this is right on point with what we talk about, right? Morning Brew, we're talking about prosperity. Prosperity. That is the opposite of poverty, right? Prosperity and lack. Two different, total different worlds. Literally, they're the opposite. And we can't have a toe in both. We can't serve two masters. We have to retrain our thinking and come out of the poverty thinking, the lack mentality, the less than thinking, into the prosperity thinking, into the prosperity vibe. Because what we send to the universe, we manifest. It's done unto us as we believe. We are the power source. We have to, and that's coming within an understanding so that we are projecting outward what we want. The seeds we are planting. So if we are planting seeds of lack, okay, and look up the word poverty. Look up the word lack. Look at the things associated, the words associated with poverty. Okay, first off, look them up. Look up the words associated with prosperity. Start minding the words we're using. Start minding your thoughts. How are you thinking about life? And it's very simple. Just start switching the thought. What do you got to lose? If it doesn't work, you can have your poverty back. If you're so low, if this doesn't work, what do you have to lose? Start thinking prosperously rather than in the poverty thinking. Change that thought around. See what can happen. The angels are literally saying, right? We're talking about tithing. It's time to sever the vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in this lifetime or in any past lifetimes. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions. Do you see how powerful we are with our thought process? This is literally saying with your thought process, through just setting an intention. When we set an intention, we just planted a big seed. Intentional seeds are like super seeds. Okay? When we're doing it with intention, it's a whole different power and vibe we're doing this with than these unintentional seeds, the subconscious stuff, right? So with intention, set the intention to break the vows of poverty. There's no need to suffer or sacrifice anymore. Let's see. I'm going to read from the book because we have a few minutes, and this is a big one. This is really on point with what we're talking about. This card means that your finances are being affected by vows of poverty that you have taken in the past. Now, again, the past could be yesterday. The past was 30 minutes ago. This lifetime, or maybe another. Doesn't have to be past lives, but could be. And we're carrying through. But just know this is the past. We're done with this past stuff. At one time, it was common for spiritual and religious seekers, monks, and nuns to take vows of sacrificing, including forsaking personal items and comforts. Vows of poverty, self-denial, and chastity can block you in this lifetime. If you have chronically negative patterns with respects to your finances and relationships, it helps to release their hold over your life. This is nothing to fear, and anyone can do this. It's a matter of saying out loud or silently. Again, it's just setting the intention. This is all you have to do. Watch what happens. What do you have to lose? Okay. Have your poverty. Doesn't work. You can have it all back. What do you have to lose? So say out loud or silently. I hereby sever and release any vows of poverty, self-denial, self-sacrifice, or chastity that I may have made in any lifetime. And I ask that all effects of those vows be forever undone in all directions of time for everyone involved. Boom. This is that going within meditation work. This is that self shadow work we can do. This is part of that shadow work we talk about. Your body may shudder as you release this pinned up energy. And as soon as you do so, you should notice improvements in your abundance flow and relationships. You only need to sever those vows one time and their effect will be lifted. Again, what do you got to lose? See what happens. See what happens. Misery back guarantee. Can't beat that. Oh, I love it. It's always just so beautiful how on point the whole thing is. All right, guys. We have made it to the end of the show. We did it. We got our messages for the day. Hello, Gina. I just seen you there. Hello, Melody. Hello, sweetheart. How are you guys doing on this wonderful Monday? Moon Day. All right, guys. FYI, I do have pinned in the comments over on Facebook and YouTube. earthangelsheavensent.godaddysites.com. That is the place where you can sign up. We have the fun Mentor Me Monday is happening today. There are some spaces left. That is a spiritual group that we have created here on Earth Angels that is designed. It's based on donations. So you show up at 6 p.m. Through Zoom. And it's just a space where we come together. I do a guided meditation with us, and we just set the intention as a group to elevate, to respect, honor one another, allowing us to just grow and expand. But we have the option to share and just help to support each other or not. You don't have to share. It's a get to, not have to. It's just a beautiful little community that we're building. So if you'd like to participate in that, you do have to come over to the Earth Angels Heaven Sent .godaddysites.com. The link is on the TikTok and it's here on Facebook. It's on the Facebook page. It's on the YouTube page. You can Google it. And if you come and check it out, go into our services, scroll downward, and you will see meditations. Click on that Mentor Me Monday meditation. Pick the Monday that you would like to attend. Check out. It will look like your regular checkout. You'll fill out your information. Definitely have to have an email because you're going to get an email with the link in it. That's how you get the link. There is no fee. You don't have to enter a credit card or anything like that. It'll show up zero balance, so you don't have to enter anything. So that's the place to sign up for that. Mondays at 6 p.m. Those are available. It is limited to only 15 people. So I do ask that you only sign up if you know that you will be able to be there. I ask that you please honor the sacredness of the time. Again, we're talking tithing today. If you make the commitment to be there, if you sign up, you're making a commitment not only to us as the group, but to yourself. And I ask that you honor that, the integrity for yourself and part of your spiritual journey. Nobody's going to get upset or mad at you, or we're not going to point fingers and you did this and you didn't show up, because I know things do happen. And sometimes we do set those intentions and then we have emergencies or stuff happen. But I ask that unless it's that case, that when you consciously make it, that you just show up. And that we only do book it out 1 week at a time. It is scheduled out through the end of the year, the availability. But unless like you're going to lock it in and be there on that Monday, let's do it 1 week at a time. That way we hold that space for those that know, and things happen in life, right? Also, I do have available, we are going to be working with Archangel Michael on doing some cord cutting, clearing, and releasing with the full moon energy. That is a class, is another group class that's available. That one is a small fee. It's only $11. Which again is a very small investment, and that's part of why I do require that one, is because it's important that we do invest in ourselves, part as tithing even to ourselves, investing in our spiritual journey ourselves. And it's when you make that commitment, especially when there's even a small fee involved, we tend to commit a little more solidly. So that's why there is a small fee. But again, it's only $11, and it is limited to a certain amount of people. I don't remember how many. I capped that one off the top of my head right now. But it is going to be on the full moon. It's going to be, I say, be prepared for about an hour. And we're going to be working with, like I said, Archangel Michael, clearing some cords, releasing some energy, and just re-energizing. So check that out, and you can sign up for that also. No worries, Haley. $11 for the Archangel Michael meditation, where we are going to be doing some cord cutting, clearing, and removing on the full moon. So that's going to be a group session where we come together for a meditation. Like I said, plan on setting aside about an hour. It could be a little less. Usually between 30, 45 minutes, depending on how big the group is and, what we have going on. I have a general outline, but I'm also holding the space and work with Michael, and Michael guides me as he's working with you guys. It's a very beautiful, it's a fun, amazing meditation and an amazing release, and just it feels so good. It's just such a beautiful way to energetically release. And it's perfect because we're doing it through or on the full moon. So we can really use this full moon energy to clear away, and we're in the fall, time to let all this old stuff fall away. Ziggy, you can register on the website, actually, earthangelsheavensent.godaddysites.com. The link is in the bio. If you check out my bio there, you can copy and paste it into your browser and then go that way. I wasn't able to actually link it on I don't know why it won't let me link. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm getting this technical stuff down. And then you just go right to the services on the website and scroll down, and you'll see under classes and certifications, those things are listed there. Meditations, the Mentor Me Monday is under the meditation. And then also, one more thing, and then I'll be done. I am taking 7 new students to learn Reiki. I'm going to be teaching Reiki 1. It is going to be a 1-day course online through Zoom. 6 hours. So I do ask you reserve 6 hours of that time. We will, of course, have breaks in between there. And then I will, each individual person, I only take 7 students, but each person will have about a 20-minute window where I work with you individually with your attunement. So I just ask that you do be prepared to have that after, know that after the class at some point you're going to have a small little 20-minute session with me to get your attunement. I usually start on the East Coast, whoever's the farthest away, because of time zones and how we're working with things, because we start at 12 and it'll be 6 p.m. West Coast. So that's 9 p.m. East Coast. So I usually start with you guys and then work this way to keep it in alignment for everybody. Just keep things in alignment. But so that is coming up as well in November. I believe it's the 13th. It's on a Saturday. It's on a Saturday afternoon. So sign up for that. That's where you would sign up also on the Earth Angels page. And then there's more coming, guys. There's so much more coming. I'm so excited. We just got the web page up and launched. I have a couple of we have beautiful Miss Karen Jordan's going to be doing some art with us soon, meditative art. She's going to have some classes available. There'll be, again, some donation by donation only. So, everyone, we try to keep it very open to everyone. And even our donations only, though, we do ask for that energy exchange, right? We ask that you come, and then we ask that if you're not able to donate cash financially to the PayPal, we ask that you donate by being present, by participating, maybe sharing with your friends if you're getting a good experience, and really just by being there and being present and sharing your energy into the group really is the most beautiful way to donate into that group so that we can all expand and grow. So anyway, all right, guys, that's my spiel for all of the stuff I think we have coming up soon. So I look forward to working with you guys. I hope to see some of you guys this evening at 6 p.m. There are still some slots left. If you'd like to sign up for that, head on over there. Miss Pauline, are you here? Is Miss Pauline here? I need to email her. She was having trouble. Great, Ziggy. I hope to see you there. That's fabulous. I would love to see you there. All right, guys, I am signing off. I will be back here tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Tomorrow we are going to talk about, what are we talking about? Let me check my cheat sheet. I think it's the deer. Is that bad? I can't read my own writing. I think it's deer. We're going to go with deer. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the deer. Deer vibes. And we're also going to talk about forgiveness. The spiritual law of forgiveness, and really how magical forgiveness is. Like, again, you want to talk about art form? Making art out of forgiveness. It's fun. It's a fun thing to do. So, whoops. I'm hitting wrong buttons. Hang on. There we go. I'm back up. All right, guys. I love you all. See you back here tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. I might be back on later to do some card pulls. Today is a hangout, do homework, and I love hanging out with you guys. I haven't been on doing card pulls in a while, and I'm feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it. So I love you all. See you later. Oh, yeah. Reiki. If you want to book a Reiki session, that's available on the website, too. Check this out. Bye, guys. stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is based on the idea that the unseen life force energy flows through us and is what causes us to be alive. If one's life force energy is low, then we are more likely to get sick or feel stressed. And if it is high, we are more capable of being happy and healthy. Reiki is a simple, natural, and safe method of healing and self-improvement that anyone can use. It has been effective in helping virtually every known illness, and it always creates a beneficial effect. Reiki works in conjunction with all other medical or therapeutical techniques to relieve side effects and promote recovery. And because Reiki is all about the energy, it can be done at a distance, allowing you to enjoy a nice, relaxing session safely in the comfort of your own home. Schedule your in-person or distance session today. I look forward to working with you soon. Namaste.